I would like to give a shout out to T Maxi for sending me a couple of updates involving the situation that happened at the McDonald's in St. Petersburg, Florida. By now, we already have seen what has transpired from that. Those of you who follow me on Black Junction have already seen the video. Some of you may have already seen the video before then. But this is an update. Right here is the picture of the man who attacked that young lady, and his name is Daniel Taylor. And it says that he was charged in the attack on on her. And I'm on the heavy.com website where they do the whole 5 facts you need to know about this person. Um I'm not going to read fact number 1 because that's pretty much reiterating what we already know about the guy. It's just basically talking about the attack. Number 2, where it says many were concerned that it appeared that the police were not called. To me, it looked like the police weren't called either. At least we didn't see them being called on camera. And it seems like the only time they were called was when he came back in the store. Yes, this man did come back into the store and he did attack the manager of that McDonald's. But number 3 is the part that that stuck out to me. It says Taylor was arrested in St. Petersburg by St. Petersburg police and charged with battery. He's being held in jail, unable to post a $1,000 bond. If he's unable to post a $1,000 bond, this man must be flat broke. Because at 10%, that's only $100. If they're allowing him to have to pay that 10%, if they make him pay it full, that means, excuse me, he still must be flat broke to not have $1,000 on him. And that's according to the particular article. It says that he stands at 5'8", weighs about 130 pounds. This guy's light as shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, it says that it says he's 5'8", weighs around 130 pounds, but then it said jail records show he's 5'7" and weighs about 160 pounds. So he's short. He's pretty short. He says in Florida the charged battery is a first degree misdemeanor with penalties of up to 1 year in jail or 12 months probation and a $1,000 fine. How much you want to bet that 1 year in jail is probably not even going to be on the table? They probably, the fact that it's only a misdemeanor lets you already know that that's what they're going to get, even though he should have got way more than that. It says police said in a report that Taylor is a transient and court records show Taylor may be wanted elsewhere. How about that? It said he turned 40 on December 30th, a day before the attack, and is reported by authorities to be a transient in the Clearwater, Florida area. Some had commented in the audio at the end of the video, Taylor sounded possibly intoxicated. There's no charge for public intoxication on the report. It says it shows that Taylor is provisional for extradition, which may means he has warrants in another state. His middle name is Willis, and jail records state he was born in West Virginia. Born in West Virginia, a redneck state and a state that has plenty of trailer trash dwelling in it. All right, the last part says Taylor, who pleaded not guilty in a hearing that day, had been ordered by a court to stay away from that McDonald's and the victim. It says Taylor document states that he was given a public defender who demanded discovery in the case, meaning whatever evidence the state has against Taylor. Presumably the video and the witness statements. Taylor was also ordered by the court to stay away from the fast food restaurant and the victim. Well, also, something else has come out about this as well, from the same email that I received from T Maxi. I also found out that, and I don't know if this is true or not, that the employee who defended herself has actually been fired. Now, I don't know how true that is, but if it is, I'm not surprised. There has been so many instances where black people have defended themselves against these kinds of attacks, and we have had to always face the consequences for defending ourselves. Plenty of times, whether it was a loss of job, in the worst case scenario, the loss of life, or any other kind of financial means. And see, hopefully they don't try to bring any charges up against this woman if she is indeed fired. And see, it was like a double-edged sword, because I saw like people leaving comments like saying, well, the guy should have stepped in and defended her as well, and this, that, and the third. But guess what? By her being fired, if they had stepped in and was fighting against the guy as well, they would have got hit with probably getting fired as well. So it's like you gotta like really pick your poison. Do I do this and get fired, or do I not do this and risk backlash? Either way, it's like you really don't. It's almost like you don't win. And the reason why I say I hope they don't bring charges up or try to bring charges up against her is because what will end up happening is if they did and those charges created a record for her, it might be kind of hard for her to find another job or any other type of employment, especially since this was something that was caught on video and has since gone viral, so people now know who she is. So hopefully if she is fired, somebody will be lenient on her if she has to look for other employment. Because she had to defend herself. Like this guy literally grabbed her by her shirt and was about to snatch her across the counter. Like it was nothing. And I bet you any amount of money, if it was a guy at that register, he wouldn't have done that shit. But he decided to do it with her. But the fact that he's also wanted in another state lets you know something else. This guy's a straight up thug, but the mainstream media is not going to call him that. I'm curious though. What is he wanted for in those other states for? In the other state for? I'm curious. Did he do this shit somewhere else, or was this another crime that he committed? But y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I will talk to you in the next one.